But what happens is before the Golden Shears starts, all the judges go out, they get prepped on what they're expected by Jo. She is the chief referee. So they all are on the same page. Four wool fleeces these wool handlers will be handling. The seal time is 1 minute 30 seconds. So that's going to really put the pressure on. I see we've got the names up there. Tiki Tiki. Where's Tiki Tiki?
Up the east coast, I hear. Up the east coast.
It's not Australia.
Up the east coast, is it? Look out for those coasties, they'll eat you. Okay, we got the green light. Okay, we're good to go. Shearers to the board. This is the junior final. Make sure you get up there and cheer for your junior finalists, you guys. Timekeepers ready. Shearers, get set, go. Thank you very much to Paddy Mason and the crew. We got Paddy down here on table number 4. We got Jocks on table 3. We got Noel Gardner there on table number 2. And I can't see who's shearing on the first stand. I think it might be Lee Edmonds. Lee's just gotten married and I see his wife down here. She's beaming from ear to ear. Married life is good. But here we go. Back to the board. These shearers are into their undermine. This is the junior class, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of these wool handlers have been in the shed, 1 year, probably done 1 year, full 1 year, and maybe 2 max. Ash Boyce has been in the sheds for a little while. He can shear, he can press, he can wool handle. He's a one-man band, and he's just showing the quality of his workmanship by top qualifying here to get into this final, Audrey.
Te wānanga o Aotearoa are the sponsors. Puketai Puna, no Napier, the Ngāti Kahununu. On stand number 2, Miss Ngāti Parau from Tiki Tiki. I believe Chiquita actually is based in Balclutha, but always refers back to Ngāti Parau, back to Tiki Tiki, where her roots are, where her tipuna are. So lovely to have Chiquita represent Ngāti Parau here. Te Aitanga Mahaki, Ash Boyce on stand number 3, Sam Tipene, Ngāti Kahungunu on 4. First throws, here we go. Kia kaha Peketai, kia kaha Chiquita, nicely done, Ash.
Oh, Ash has probably got the worst throw, Ash Boyce. You blew it, mate, your fleeces all over the place, but at least it's on the table. Okay, they can lose up to 10 points. If you have a look up on their screen, you'll see the amount of points that these wool handlers are losing. Down here on table number 4, Sam Tiffany Pahiatua just up the road. She's right on her game. She's right up there with her shearer. And we're looking down there, this Chiquita down there on table number 2. She's quite got the bright orange pants on, Audrey.
Talking to Samantha's mum earlier on, they have been travelling from Tangi Moana in the Manawatu region since Tuesday. Every day, mum has been bringing Sam over to do the competition on Wednesday, as well as Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That is what I call dedication. That is what whānau do in these competitions.
They certainly do. It's the way to do it. Get the old whānau together. Get them together. Take them away to the show for the weekend. Some weekends there's 2, sometimes 3 shows. Take them all away. Get them out of your hometown. Get them away from the Xbox and get into the shows. Did you see those little kids earlier on doing those things with the sticks? Awesome. You don't need an Xbox. Get up here. Get out to the wool shed.
Loving the work that's happening down here on table number 1. Beautiful little roll. Number 2 fleece, 2 more in the pens. Let's see what the throws are going to be like.
Lovely throw on table number 4, Sam Tiffany. You have got the best throw. Ash Boyce, a little bit of bunching up the top, but he can handle the jandle. We've got young Chiquita there, a little bit overhanging, a little bit bunched. Audrey, these fleeces are pretty big. How are these wool handlers managing to keep them on these little wee tables?
They are doing an amazing job. They are quite big fleeces, but the way these juniors, and let's bear in mind, these are juniors, probably no more than 2 years experience, really managing the stuff well. Fleece number 3 on the board, 1 on the table, 1 already out with the judges, 1 left in the pens. Pressure is going to be on come that 3rd fleece.
Round the head works the shearers. These wool handlers need to be there. On the sides of the sheep's face you have a hollow fibre. It's called a modulated fibre, and it does not accept the dye, so that needs to come out. It cannot touch the main fleece wool. Okay, so around these wool handlers there's 8 bins that these wool handlers need to draft off into different lines of wool, and then at the end of it, in the main press, in the main pack here, you will have the real good stuff, the $5 a kilo mainline fleece wool, Audrey.
Value adding. I heard the elders sponsor talk about value adding, maximising the value of this wool. That is the role of these wool handlers here, making sure they're removing the wools for short, colour, length. Beautifully done. Peketai, what are you going to give us this time? Throws it out, keeps it low, a little bit of an overhang, not too bad though.
Watching the intensity on the Sam Tiffany's face, she's right on her game. I can't hear much support for her. Oh, we've got one person. There we go. Let them know that you're here. They need you to support them here at the moment because there's a lot of pressure going on. Audrey, what's wrong with this audience? Are they a bit tired? Were they out too late last night?
I think they're just a little bit stunned, and everybody is really admiring and enjoying the skills that these wool handlers are displaying this morning in this final. We've come from the heats, we've had semi-finals, we're down to the top 4. Te Wānanga Aotearoa are the sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking to find your whakapapa, you want to learn a little bit more about the Te Riti o Waitangi, you want to just learn about more tiatia, as well as your mainstream subjects, Te Wānanga Aotearoa is the place to go.
Down the last side work these shearers. This is the 4th and final fleece, Audrey. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds from when the shearer pulls the cord. Look at this Ash, boys. He was watching the Joel Henare. He's pretty much tied it up under his table. Are they allowed to do that in the juniors, Audrey?
The men have got that. I think they're really taking it to the 2 girls, already starting to think about their clean-up. Time has started for these wool handlers. What are they going to pull out? A little bit of a break. Fleece. Big throw for table number 1, but it's okay. It's okay.
Looking down here, Sam Tiffany, she's already into her fleece. These other fellas are farting around under the table, but not her. Come on, Sam Tiffany, get those fingers working. Ash boys from Dannevirke, table 3, top qualified into this event. Ash, can you keep it going? Because the young wool handler down there on table number 1, Pikitai Puna, he's pumping around that table as well. Chiquita, table number 2. Come on, Chiquita. You got a little bit of wool down the side. Pick it up. That's the girl. But the roll-ups down here on tables 3 and 4. The Sam Tiffany from Pahiatua. She's got the broom in hand. Here we go. Ash boys from Dannevirke. His broom is upside down, Audrey.
Ngāti Parau, is there any Ngāti Parau in the room? Come on, they need to hear some support on table number 1 for Pikitai. Support for Chiquita on number 2. Ngāti Kahunganu, need to hear your voices in here.
Yes, we need to hear your voices because look at the Sam Tiffany. She hasn't got a lot of wool there. Sam Tiffany, you are going to take out the speed stakes. Hope the quality is good. Ash boys down there, table 3. Ash, what up? You got the white boots that goes with it. Oh, we are Sam Tiffany. Oh, they're Pikitai. He come from nowhere as well. Ash boys, look around. What does he see? He sees his hands up in the air, the John Travolta way. Well, Audrey, these junior wool handlers, just see these guys another couple of years when they get up into the higher grades. They're going to be good.
Well, I'd say that this may be their last appearance in the junior grade, because if you've made an A grade final like the Golden Shears, you're going to be bumped up into that senior grade.
Okay, congratulations to those competitors, and we wish them well in the final result. Next up, we have the senior wool handling. Irana Smith, Steve Mason, Smallman, Anna Braddock, and Adrian Samuels. And that senior event is sponsored by Puni Kokiri, with the sheep supply from Cross Keys.
Te Puni Kokiri are the sponsor of this event, Audrey. Te Puni Kokiri have been sponsoring this event for a few years now. It's great that they're on board. You know, without all our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to hold these events. So, you know, Te Puni Kokiri, you know, all our sponsors out there, thank you very, very much. If you have a look around, you'll see a lot of them will have their little flags flying. We've got Lister flags up there, PGG, Trust House. You know, just have a look. Elders Primary Wool, FMG, Joe Tumuhi.
Following the completion of the senior final, we will have the open wool handling semi-final. That is the open wool handling semi-final of Marianne Beatty, Rocky Harpy-Tatey, Cherie Alabaster and Karen Herbert. The second heat will be Anita Phillips, Monica Potai, Joel Hanari and Ronnie Goss. And then we will have the Maori Pākehā Team Challenge.
I see we've got both of our New Zealand wool handling team in the open semi-final. It's good to see our consistent performers.
Te Puni Kokiri are the sponsors of this event. This is the senior wool handling final. The quality award winner last night. On table number 2 from Taihape, Stevie Mason Smallman. Audrey.
On table number 3, Anna Braddock from Igatahuna. Originally from Matakana Island, Adrian Samuels on table number 4.
Well done, wool handlers. Good luck. Can we have our shearers to the board? These wool handlers will be handling 4 long wool fleeces from Cross Keys Station. The seal time is 1 minute 20 seconds. Shearers, these are the seniors, so we'd like you to step it up a bit. Okay. Right, we've got all our judges on. We've got the green light. Timekeepers ready. Shearers, get set, go. Edna Smith on table number 1. She won the quality award last night, Audrey.
She's kept her form right through from the heats to the semi-finals and now makes this this final as well. So wonderful to see. I understand she has some Gisborne links as well. No te taira whiti. But it's Adrian Samuels I'm backing. I have to say I've watched this girl from the heats and she has performed very, very well. I'm disappointed not to see Jimmy in here, but hey aha, that's how it rolls.
Oh, I saw Jimmy sweeping her board down, you know. So he was up there, he was a part of it for a moment. Adrian asked me to say if we could say that she's actually from Masterton now. She's from Masterton now, she lives here.
Ai, engari, he uri o Matakana.
Yeah. And then we've got Stevie Mason-Smallman. I think she won the Gore title this year. She is the Senior Wool Handler of the Year.
So, Tuma, these wool handlers from the senior, having made an A-grade final, we will no doubt be seeing them in the Open next year.
Balclutha. I've been getting the evils from some of these wool handlers down here. Okay, and on table number 3, we have Anna Braddock from Ekitahuna, just up the road. Okay, let's see what these wool handlers can do with these fleeces. Here goes Stevie. Oh, lovely throws. Edina down here. We've got a little bit overhanging. Well, it's actually a lot of it. Looking at Stevie Smallman. Lovely throw here. All of it's on the table. This Anna Braddock down here. Table number 3. Oh, she's already got one side skirted. Back to the shearer she goes, Audrey.
Bit of an overthrow for Adriana down here on table number 4. Probably about 2-3 points, remembering that for every A4 size piece of wool that's hanging over the side of the table, it is 1 penalty point.
Yes, that's right. An A4 sheet of paper right here. On this side here, just on the one side with her throw. But if you look up top there, you see that Adrian Samuels, Audrey. She's going well on the board so far.
First fleece already thrown, if that's calculated correctly, and we do remind the audience that these tallies are a little bit delayed, so there may still be points to come on for Adrian, but she's going extremely well. These are the senior wool handlers. These are the up-and-coming open competitors. Roll time already for table 1, Tuma.
Down the last side work, the shearers, these wool handlers, they've still got their fleeces on the table. Good pressure shearers, that's what we want to see. This is the seniors. These are the future know-it-alls of the wool shed. So we need some good pressure on them. There we go. In goes the shearer on stand number 1. Edina turns, throws, a little bit of bunching, but it's all on the table. Ooh, Anna, she got a little bit hooked up there. Stevie Mason-Smallman, what can she do, Audrey?
Oh, let's have a look. It was a huge fleece for Anna on table number 3. That's beautiful.
We've got 2 fleeces so far gone, and we've got 2 left in the pen. Look at these wool handlers. These shearers are putting some good pressure on these wool handlers. Come on, shearers, keep up together. We're about to step up the neck. Into the undermine work, these shearers are... In the undermine, there's a lot of different lines of wool there. There's sock wool, there's short wool. There could be a bit of stain, there could be a bit of dags. You know, there's so many lines of wool in that undermine alone. And that's where a lot of these judges are finding a lot of these faults with these wool handlers and clicking them on their counters, Audrey.
You notice how the shorter wools will just fall from the table. That's the purpose of the table, of throwing the fleece on the table so that those shorter wools can fall through and not be caught up in that good, long fleece wool.
Down the last side work, these shearers, that's the way. Noel, leave a little bit on, mate. Catch up to Lee. He's just about to let the sheep go. That's the way shearers, great shearing. Stevie, come on, girl, you need to roll that fleece up because the shearer's going in for another one. Here we go, the shearers are going in, and Stevie's a sneak it. Lovely throw on table 1, Audrey.
Table 4 is looking good. Table 3, better throw for Anna Braddock down here on table number 3. Stevie just taking her time, turns, keeps it low, well maintained, well controlled.
Around the table work, these wool handlers, this Edina Smith, she's looking good. Not a lot of work to do underneath the table by the looks of it here. The shearers are shearing along well. Into the undermine work, these shearers, and we got this Edina Smith. She's been on form. She is the quality wool handler, and she's got the gear bag to prove it. Up the neck work, the shearers, these wool handlers are there. We got young Adrian Samuels, table number 4. Back to the fleece she goes. We got these other wool handlers. They're waiting around it for the shearer to finish, but not the girl Samuels, Audrey.
Well, just watching the work that Adrian is doing down here on table number 4. She's a very, very cool and calm, collected wool handler. Just watching the board as well, getting back for that short eye clip. You talked about them being able to get back there and catch that eye clip so it doesn't get contaminated. What's happening down there, Tuma?
I tell you what, Audrey, there's more action going on off the table than there is on. Edna Smith down the last side. She comes. This is the fourth and final fleece. She's got all the support here from these the older ones that competed in the Open. Here we go. The last fleece about to hit. She's got a big fleece too, Audrey.
Beautifully done on table number 4. Come on, Jimmy. Yell out for your sister. The time has started. It is up to these wool handlers now. Who's been the most organised? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're almost boom throws. Better throws. Probably the best throws I've seen this afternoon, Tuma.
They certainly are. Now it's the clean-up time. 1 minute and 20 seconds, Editor. Can you hear me? We've probably had 20 seconds already. They say you've only got a minute left to clean up. Look at the girl on table 4, Editor. Adrian Samuels. Ladies and gentlemen, get behind her. She loves to here in Masterton. She's moved here, and she is really taking it to them, Audrey.
Come on, you Gisborne people, get behind Edna down there on table 1. She's also from Gisborne, but it is Adrian Samuels down here on table number 4. The girl from the Matakana Island, really leading the sweepstakes now, not too far away. Locks, second pieces to be sorted.
Oh, look down, all the action's down on the other side with the girl Braddock and the girl Samuels. Down here on tables 1 and 2, they're a little wee bit behind. They don't want to get to the smoko box first. Oh, Adrian Samuels. We got a lovely clean up here from Eden on table number 1. She's going to be the next one, is she? Come on, girl, have a look around. Oh, there we go. Stevie Mason, Smallman, she's next. Up, Edna.
Well, Tuma, you know, I have to say, I looked at Adrian and she kind of did her sweep, looked under her table, saw there was a couple of locks here, thought, bugger it, put her hand up. I hope that doesn't cost you, Adrian.
Well done, the senior wool handling finalists, sponsored by Puni, Kokiri. Excellent stuff. They'll be gasping, of course.
Hey, welcome back, viewers, to the 2015 Golden Shears, and we're here up in our wee studio that's beaming live around the world via the web, and we have as a guest Mavis Mullins, past president and the program coordinator. She helps write it with a lot of contributors. So Mavis, welcome to our studio. And look, we've just witnessed the juniors wool handling final, the senior wool handling final, and they've both been cracking events, haven't they?
They have. It's just stunning to see the skills that are coming up through the grades. The senior final that we've just seen has been amazing. These people are going to come through to the Open, and they're certainly going to be pushing.
Oh, look, it's fantastic. And now we're going into the Open semi-final, wool handling Open semi-finals, and look, the top qualifier out of the heat's Karen Herbert. She's carrying